Blanks, and as you may have guessed, we're going to talk about instructions for a pen kit today. The kit I'm using is the Junior Herald from Dayacom, but most of the juniors will have the same instructions, so if you follow this, you'll follow them all. First thing is to take apart the piece that is the center band and plastic threads and remove from it the nib coupler and trim ring. That way you have both pieces which you'll need individually. Next thing you want to do is take the nib and put it into the front end of the body. The body has a large end and a smaller end. This nib goes into the larger end of the body. As you can see, I use an arbor press to push the parts together. Once those are in place, you now have the nib in place. Now I take the nib, the front end of the pen, and screw it onto the coupler, which I've removed it from the coupler so that I wouldn't mess anything up. Then you put the center band and the plastic threads over the top of that and align your pattern so that the pattern is correct when you finish putting the pen together. Here we have a fairly easy pattern to align. It's just a matter of getting it lined up the way you want it and then putting it onto the black plastic piece. Then grab the black plastic piece so that it does not slip on the center band and remove your body, and that's the position that you want to keep for your cap. So you are now pushing down the cap piece and onto the center band piece. Don't push that all the way home because sometimes there's some black plastic that gets stuck in there. You want to make sure that you clean that out before you put the thing down completely. So I did do that. It wasn't obvious, but that was what I was doing. Now the other side of the pen, you have the finial. You can take the cap and put it onto the finial piece and try to make sure that it's going to look decent. You're never going to match the pattern because the match is at the other end, but this way at least when you tighten it to write with it, it looks like you made some effort at planning it. Again, when you're pushing the pieces together, I take off the two ends and push just on the couplers. If you have anything that has threads on it that you're concerned about, you can drill a hole. As you can see, I have a Corian base there on my arbor press. I have several holes in it in case I'm worried about the threads. I just put them in there somewhere where I know that I won't mess up the threads. Then you put the refill in. In this case, there's already a spring in the finial half, so you don't have to worry about the spring. It's already in there. Now you have the top half. The cap has already got the center band on it. It's just a matter of taking the clip and the top and putting it on top of there and choosing the spot that you like the best in order to make it look good, to make your pen look good. Again, push it home on your arbor press in my case, and you are essentially complete. All you need to do now is make sure that it's down nice and tight. You may want to put some glue, not CA, but some other kind of glue in there if you're concerned about it, because yes, your clip can come loose with use, and putting some kind of an adhesive in that cap, epoxy or something of that nature, is not a bad idea. But there you go. Your pen is assembled, and that's all there is to it. We hope you have lots of success at putting together your pens. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call or send us an email at sales@exoticblanks.com. Thanks for watching. Bye now.